Hi, Sagittarius. So let's do a 4-layered spread to try to capture as much of the energy around you that we can. So I have 2 tarot decks and 2 oracle decks that we will use. So we're starting with 6 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, the Moon, Page of Pentacles, the Chariot, 9 of Pentacles, the Emperor, Ace of Wands, 4 of Cups, 2 of Cups. Under this deck is the Knight of Swords. So Sagittarius, I can already tell that this is going to be a love reading. So let's prepare for that. So I'm going to get 6 of these tarot cards, 6 of Cups, the Devil, 3 of Wands, Knight of Swords again, Ace of Swords coming in with the Ace of Wands, 3 of Cups. Under this deck is 5 of Wands. Then we're going to get 6 of these Alice cards. So we have Wake Up, All in the Golden Afternoon, The Right Way, Follow Your Own Good Advice, Painting the Roses Red, Follow the White Rabbit. Under this deck is Nature Communication. And then finally, we'll get 2 of these Big Picture Oracle cards. The snake just wanted to show itself, so there could be, wow, okay, hold on. The stars and the snake. So you could be guided perhaps away from this person, but let's see. So we have the eye, the book, and underneath this is the dog. Okay. So I get the sense that in this relationship, you're starting over. So there must have been some kind of break in the action is what I'm getting from this. I'm also feeling like the communication is not that good between the two of you. There's conflict, and perhaps with the dog being under the deck, which is generally the thing that keeps you apart, is maybe there was a disloyalty in this situation, or there was a third person who could have interfered. The dog can be the card of a friend. So this could just be someone in your energy, some kind of another person who got in between or perhaps guided you away from this person. But it does kind of feel with the 5 of Wands and the dog that there was a disloyalty here and that you're trying to start over now. That's what I have so far, but I don't feel a lot of communication between the two of you, so that could be an issue. I think it's important, before we really get into all of the separate energies, that you understand just how significant you are, and to just kind of lean into your own wisdom when it comes to this person, because we're starting out with the book as the energy between you, which tells me that you are very unclear about this person, about their loyalty, about what their intentions are. Hopefully we can get into that for you. But with the book being the energy between you, it feels like there's secrets. It feels like there was a misplaced loyalty somewhere. But with these 2 aces, I see you trying to start fresh with this person. But with the Painting the Roses Red and the book, this is really asking you to see the situation clearly before you jump back in. That don't just sweep things under the rug. Don't sweep secrets or things that you didn't know under the rug and just paint the roses red and say, yes, we're ready to enter into a new relationship, or we're ready to start over. So there is a caution here. We did see that snake card pop out too at the beginning. So there's something off about this energy, Sagittarius. So in your person's feelings, we have the 9 of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. So at this point, it feels like their own personal truth is within themselves, that this is a very selfish type of energy. This is a very self-serving type of energy, that this is someone who perhaps has a reputation for being single, They don't really invest in relationships. They don't really take risks with relationships. Any risk that they take is reinvested into themselves. The actions that they're taking towards you are follow your own good advice and the Emperor. So they're putting themselves first. Follow your own good advice is about what is best for you, in this case for them. And the Emperor is the same thing. They are really putting all of their energy and effort into themselves. This is a very selfish energy. And even it feels a bit controlling with this Emperor, that they need to control the situation so that everything goes in their favor and they get everything they want. And I think that that's just how they see relationships in general, is what I'm getting from this Emperor and follow your own good advice, that they feel like it's good advice to maintain control in a relationship and not risk too much, not invest too much. In your feelings, you have the Two of Cups and the Three of Cups. So if this has been a painful situation for you, or if you are holding on to this, or if you are sweeping things under the rug, even though you know there are problems, it's because you have a lot of love for this person. And I think with the Three of Cups here, it does kind of feel like you feel like you want this love to expand, but yet you also know there's been some kind of heartbreak here. There's been some kind of separation, some kind of deception with the book and the dog and the Five of Wands, something that shocked you, but yet you can't help it. It's like this feeling of the heart wants what the heart wants, that you still love this person. You still want to take this person back, but I see this person being awfully controlling and awfully selfish when it comes to you in this relationship. So your actions are the Four of Cups and follow the White Rabbit. So it feels like even though you know that something is off here, something is wrong here, it's like you still want to continue to chase this person with follow the White Rabbit, that you still see an opportunity here, probably because of the way that you feel. But I do feel that you need time to heal here, because you know something is off with the Four of Cups. You know you shouldn't do this, let's say, again, but you keep chasing this person anyway. And so I do feel that you're making some kind of progress, because we see the Two of Cups, Three of Cups, and now we see the Four of Cups. You're making some kind of progress with your understanding and your realization that this person might not be who they say they are, or at a minimum, they might not be willing to put into the relationship the same things that you are. It feels like you're still making excuses, but now you're aware that you're making those excuses. So they see you as the Wheel of Fortune and wake up. So I think they see you as a really good opportunity for them. They see you as being someone they want in their energy. So I feel like that's why there's a fresh start coming in here, because it does feel like your person wants to be around you and that your person sees you as a good opportunity. But this wheel is giving me the same feeling that you guys might be stuck in patterns. You might be stuck in a loop. You're stuck somehow. And that you're both maybe perhaps in it for the wrong reasons. You're in it because you want to give and receive love. Your person is in it because there's something benefiting them by being with you, but they're not willing to really give you that love that you're giving to them. You see them as the Page of Pentacles and the Right Way. These are both cards about learning and building from the ground up. So I think you could be giving your person the benefit of the doubt here, in that they did screw up in the past. We see that in the cards. We see the book, we see the Five of Wands, we see the dog. So something happened in the past that this person did, but you're seeing them as being able to learn from these situations, from these lessons, that they're steadily understanding, they're accomplishing things, they're figuring things out as they go. So you're giving them certainly the benefit of the doubt. You see them as learning from their mistakes. In their intentions, we have the Six of Wands and the Six of Cups. That's a lot of sixes. So I think that they probably intend to love you, but these two sixes together, this one is one of ego. It makes me feel like what I said in the beginning, that their idea of love might be different than your idea of love. And so if they did make you feel broken in some way or shattered, or however they maybe destroyed the relationship that now you're having to put it back together, they might not even fully understand what they did wrong because of the way that they view love in general. They view love as being around people who benefit them and they control the situation, that they continue to have you do the chasing or you do the work. And so far, it looks like that's working for them. It looks like you're doing that. So I feel like there's just this inherent break between how the two of you see love. And so I think they think everything is fine, especially now that you're back together. But you know that everything isn't fine and that they're still in this, they need more to learn. And that may be true, but I don't really see them learning. So in your intentions, you have the Chariot and the Three of Wands. So I think that you would, again, like to move things forward with this person with the Chariot. You would like to make this a successful relationship. I think you feel connected very much so on a spiritual level. We have nature communication here, which I think sometimes can be about connected energies and telepathic energies and these types of things. But I think that you also know, this is the same message that the Follow the White Rabbit and the Four of Cups are giving, that it's like you want to chase this person, but you're not even sure it's worth it anymore. That you're seeing in this as a Four of Cups, that maybe this isn't as great as I thought it was. I'm not getting what I thought I was going to get. I'm waiting and waiting and waiting for them to bring me something, but I'm the only one doing the work and chasing with the Chariot. So I think that you are getting clear on this situation, even if you're still participating and still allowing this to happen. There is this element that you know something's wrong, because we have Painting the Roses Red and the book. And this is this idea that you know something's wrong, but you're still kind of sweeping it under the rug, but you're still acknowledging that it's there under the rug. So the energy that keeps you together are the Moon, the Devil, all in the golden afternoon, and the Eye. So these are very strong attachments. These are fears. I think that perhaps the two of you, this feels like it could be a codependency. With the Moon and the Devil, these are people who are too afraid to let each other go, even when they know that this is not good anymore, even when they know that this is their shadow sides and their fear-based sides and their ego sides and their attachment sides that are keeping everything together. So I feel like this is a good opportunity for you to turn your shadows around and do that shadow alchemy, so you can finally shift your awareness with the Eye and understand that this person is truly not going to be the right match for you, simply because you don't see love the same way. You don't conceive of love in the same way as each other. And that this feels like you're just together because you're both getting something from it. You don't have to face fears. There's attachments, whatever that is. Your person is certainly benefiting from you with this Wheel of Fortune, but I'm not seeing what you're getting out of it. So it may just be that you have a fear of being alone or letting this person go, or what that might look like for you. But this is very clearly saying this does not feel like your person, Sagittarius. This is someone that you have a codependency with, perhaps, or at least some kind of attachment difficulty with them. And I don't see you getting anything from this. And I think you're becoming increasingly aware that there is something there under the rug that you have swept under there, and it's time for you to acknowledge that. So there you go, Sagittarius. That is your love reading. Will you please let me know how this was resonant for you? Consider subscribing to the channel if you like my vibe, and we will do this again sometime. Thanks, everybody. Bye.